When you're in a relationship with somebody that is important to you, you want to be close to them. You want to be connected to them. You want to enjoy the time that you spend with them. And it doesn't really matter what kind of relationship it is. It could be a spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, or even your children. You want to stay close. You want to stay connected. But it's not so easy. I mean, it takes work to maintain that connection. And the way that we maintain that connection is by using the tool of communication. That is how we work things out. That's how we figure out how to be closer and to repair things and to stay tight. But what do we communicate about? How do we communicate? It really comes to two things that you need to know on a regular basis. You need to know, what am I doing that is loving to you? What are the things that I do that let you know that you are important to me, that I care about you? And what are the things that I do that kind of turn you off, that kind of show you that you're not important to me, or that just make you feel not so good about the relationship? We call this relationship empowerment. It's where you figure out what you need to do, what you need to know to be able to make the relationship stronger. And that's why you communicate about those things. Now that kind of comes natural when it's your spouse or a romantic relationship, at least in the way that, you're focused on closeness. But it's also very important that you take the time to communicate those things with your children. You'll be surprised. When you sit your children down and you say, what have I been doing that shows you that I care, that you're important to me, that I love you? You're going to hear the stories about, the time that you made me my favorite meal, or that time that you showed up at my game when I knew you were really busy, or that time that you spent playing that video game with me, or being interested in what I was interested in. That felt really good. And when you ask that question of, what have I done that has made you feel not so important? Or maybe that I didn't care about you, or just made you feel kind of bad about how the relationship is going? You're going to hear some very important stuff too. You're going to hear about that time that you didn't come to the game, or that you didn't trust them to handle a situation, or that time that you worked really long and you didn't take the time to say goodnight that night. It's not about blame. It's about the information that you need to be close. So I encourage you, whatever relationship that is important to you, I want you to take that time to check in and ask those two things in whatever way works for you. But ask those two things, get that information. What am I doing that is loving, and what am I doing that is not so loving? It'll help you out so much. But no matter what, do not give up, because your family needs you.